Hello guys, Jaram here. In this video we are going to deploy our Next.js, which is the React.js framework, on AWS. For this we'll use the one of the service of AWS, which is AWS Amplify. This is very easy to deploy your React or Next.js project if you're going to use the AWS Amplify. So this is my one test application. This is the React Next.js application, and right now this is on my local system. I'm going to deploy on AWS. To host the application on AWS using the services AWS Amplify. So guys, first I should make sure the code of this application is on my Github account. So this is my one of the repository, which is Exoranet, and I can see all the files are here, right? So my code is in the repository, Github repository, and I want to deploy my code on AWS Amplify, and finally I'll map the code with this domain, which is in my GoDaddy account. So when I type exoranet.com, I should be able to see this page. So right now it's not running, I'm just running npm run tab. So you can see this is the test page, right? This is the test page. So first thing I have to do in the AWS Amplify, I should go inside this, and I'm inside AWS Amplify. Here I'm going to create new app, and it's asking to deploy your app. So it can be React, Angular, Vue, Node, so such type of application I can deploy. So if you have the code at GitHub, Bitbucket, Code Commit, GitLab, you can use those, or you can deploy without Git. So my code is on GitHub. I'm clicking this one, and now it's next, and it's asking authorization. So I'm clicking authorize, and so I'm authorizing AWS Amplify, and I'm not going to choose all repository. I'm going to choose only particular repository, which is I've just created one test, which is the Exoranet, right? And install and authorize. So I have to use my username password here of my repository. So you can see now my code is from the repository is now fetching into the AWS Amplify. So if you see, this is my repository, and the branch is main. So I'm using this branch. Next, and now this is the build command. This is the Next.js project, so I have to build. So this is the command by default AWS Amplify has detected. Now next, all set we are, and GitHub, Exoranet, next. Now save, and so my code is now deploying. You can see it will take some time. So you can see the progress. So basically here all my code from that repository is coming into the AWS Amplify, and AWS Amplify is bootstrapping the account. So it's almost completed. 71%, 78%. Now it's internally creating role and now creating the app and also creating the branch. Now deployment of the app is started. So you can see it's created one app which the ID is this one, and it's now showing deploying, right? So it will take some time because here Amplify will get all the code and deploy, and it's internally read into the package.json and get all the dependency internally. We do not have to touch or install those dependencies separately. It is taken care by itself internally. So it's still deploying. So right now it's it should display some status, but it's a deploying. It will done in few seconds, more seconds. Now it's almost it will take few more seconds in the deployment, and so still in the deploying stage. It's also taking care how many time it's taking in the build and deployment. So you can see the time also, because AWS charges for the Amplify is based on this duration. So it's the duration is $0.01 per minute. So as my account is free tier account, so it is not going to be charged, but once your free tier is expired, after that it will take it will charge. So now you can see build is completed. It's completed in 2 minutes 15 seconds, and now deployment is also almost completed. Yes. So if I view, you can see the status deployed. So if I click this one, now you can see the same project is now hosted on AWS using Amplify. This was on my local system, and now this is the URL generated by AWS Amplify, and you can see your project is hosted on AWS. This is so easy. Now as this code is linked with my GitHub, and if I make any change in this project, so let me show you. So if I open the VS Code, in the VS Code I'm just going to open this project file, open folder, and I'm just opening this folder, and in the pages there is a public one second, yeah, welcome to Next.js test website, right? And I am on terminal. So if I just type here, this is a repository git add all git commit test git push. once I push here, we see here AWS recognize that there is some change in the automatically there is change inside repository, and this will start automatically to deploy. So this is the code. After some time it will be changed automatically. So whatever change I did, it's deploying automatically. When I'm code is posting into repository, it's all AWS Amplify is taking care and getting the latest code from there, and it's auto deploying the code on the website on AWS. So after some time this will be updated. So till it's working now, as my website is loading on this URL, I do not want to be this URL for my website, as I have my domain Exoranet, so I can use this one, right? So how I can use this? So for this I have to use another service of AWS is Route 53, right? So I'm not going to deviate from there, so let it be here. It's a deploying. This is still deploying, so it will be done in few seconds, but it's taking some time. So let us first go to this AWS Route 53. I'm opening a new tab, and here I'm creating a hosted zone. The hosted zone, this is my website, and I've just created the hosted zone. So it's also creating some name servers, and if I click this is the name servers created by for this exoranet.com on AWS. So I should take it, I should go inside name servers of this website on where my domain is registered on GoDaddy, and I have to change the name server. So I will use my own name servers. So from here I have to copy and paste here, thereafter copy, paste here, then copy, paste here, then copy, and another 4 name servers are there, and save it. So it's giving me some error that attempt is failed. Let's try to save attempt to attempt name service has failed. Please retry. So why it's failed? So let it click again. So I'm adding again, I'm trying to add this one, and the last one is this one. Now try to save. Okay, now it's successfully done. So now it's accepting, right? So this will take some time to reflect here. So now we should go inside this. Now you can see deployed. So if I check my website and refresh this one, you can see this test website is auto deployed, right? Once the code was. So now if I go let us check if my DNS has the new name servers. Yeah, now my DNS has the new name servers. Now I should go inside this hosting and custom domains. So here I need to add new domain, and this is the Exoranet, and configure domain, right? So you can see here Exoranet, and just click here, Amplify manage certificate, it will be used, and it will take some time. SSL creation and SSL configuration, domain activation, this is the three processes, and SSL will be auto generated by Amplify, and it will be applied. So here is there were two options: either you can use your own custom SSL or SSL generated by Amplify. So Amplify is generating one SSL, and now it's configuring. It will take some time. Its auto configuration will be there, and if I see the DNS records, these are the data, right? And if I go to my DNS records, so basically hosted on somewhere else, so DNS will be not added here, and it will be all will be here only, right? So if I try to create any record here, something like that I'm trying to create, and so it's automatically generated and created by now you can see it's automatically created. These two CNAME and are added by AWS. Now if I go to my domain exoranet.com, let us see what is happening. So my website, this Next.js website is, you can see, accessible on exoranet.com. So this is the way we can deploy our website on AWS using AWS Amplify. Here I have deployed my Next.js project. So guys, hope you enjoy this journey of deploying your Next.js project on AWS. Please subscribe my channel if you are yet not subscribed, and like. I'll come with a new topic, new interesting things. Till then, happy learning.